Fortnite map creators earned a share of a pool worth more than $320 million. In 2024 alone, Epic paid out $352 million. But here's the twist most videos get wrong. The payout isn't per player, it's per minute. And that one detail changes your earnings completely. Quick heads up before we go further. The strategies that actually grow these payouts are in my Fortnite Creative Revenue Blueprint, $29, linked below. Now, the formula Epic uses. So how does Epic actually pay map creators? Through one formula, the engagement payout. Here it is. Your earnings equal your minutes, divided by the platform's total minutes, times the monthly fund. That's the whole engine. Let's break it down piece by piece. Your minutes means every minute players spend inside your island, added up across the month. More players, longer sessions, better retention, all of it feeds this one number. The platform's total minutes is every minute spent across all of Fortnite Creative, by everyone. So your slice is really your share of the total attention on the platform. And the monthly fund? That's the pool you're splitting. Epic sets it at roughly 40% of its net Fortnite revenue for that period. When Fortnite has a big month, the fund swells. When it's quiet, the fund shrinks. Now here's the number nobody frames honestly. Historically, the effective rate has landed somewhere between 5 cents and 15 cents per thousand engagement minutes. That's a 3x swing. The same island can pay wildly different amounts month to month, purely based on that rate and how full the fund is. So your earnings aren't a fixed price per player. They're a moving share of a moving pool. Keep that in your head, it's the key to everything that follows. Now let's turn that formula into real dollars. Epic's own data breaks map creators into 6 tiers. At the very bottom is the hobby tier. Under 200,000 engagement minutes a month. That earns $0 to $100, under $1,200 a year. Next, the entry tier. 200,000 to 1,000,000 minutes, paying $100 to $500 a month. Then part-time. 1 to 5 million minutes, and now you're at $500 to $3,000 a month, real side income. Above that sits semi-pro. 5 to 20 million minutes, clearing $3,000 to $12,000 a month. This is where it becomes a job. The professional tier is 20 to 80 million minutes a month, $12,000 to $50,000. Serious, full-time money. And at the very top, the elite tier. 80 million minutes and up, pulling $50,000 to $200,000 a month and beyond. A handful of studios live here. But here's the reality check. According to Epic's numbers, only about 4% of Fortnite creative developers earn $20,000 or more in a year. The tiers look like a ladder. In practice, they're a filter, and most creators never climb past the bottom 2 rungs. So what does that mean per 1,000 players, the number everyone actually searches for? Let's use Epic's own benchmark. Take a map with 1,000 daily players, averaging 20 minutes a session. That generates roughly 20 million engagement minutes a month. Run it through the formula at a mid-range rate, 10 cents per 1,000 minutes. The result? About $2,000 a month. Or $24,000 a year, from one modest map. But watch what happens when the rate moves. At the low end, 5 cents, that same map earns closer to $1,000 a month. At the high end, 15 cents, it's nearer 3,000. Same island. Same players. Triple the outcome, just from the rate. And that's the trap in per 1,000 players thinking. There's no fixed dollar per player number. What actually drives your payout is total minutes, players times session length times retention. 1,000 loyal players who stay 20 minutes beat 10,000 who bounce in 2. So the real lever isn't traffic. It's engagement. Keep players inside your island longer, and every tier above becomes reachable. Enough theory, let's put your own map through it. This is the free Fortnite Creative Earnings Calculator on the site. 4 inputs. Daily players, session length, retention rate, and your map's genre. It runs the same engagement formula and shows 3 scenarios: conservative, moderate, and optimistic, based on how big the monthly fund is. Let's start realistic. 1,000 daily players, 20-minute sessions, 30% retention, no genre boost. Watch the estimate. It lands right around $2,000 a month, moderate, about $27,000 a year. That matches Epic's own benchmark almost exactly. Now let's build a genuine hit. Push it to 3,000 daily players. Bump sessions to 25 minutes. Retention up to 40%. And pick roleplay, the highest earning genre, a 1.4x multiplier. Look at the jump. The estimate climbs to somewhere between $8,000 and $17,000 a month, depending on the fund. That's the power of engagement and genre stacking together. The calculator also shows earnings per 1,000 daily players, so you can see exactly how each block of 1,000 contributes. Type in your real numbers. It's a fast, honest gut check before you sink months into a map. So who's actually up in those top tiers? Let's put real names and numbers to it. In 2024, Epic paid out that $352 million, the highest annual total since the program launched. 58+ creators crossed $1 million in earnings that year alone. At the very top sits Panville, with roughly $20.4 million in cumulative all-time earnings. 7 creators cleared over $10 million each. 21 passed $3 million in a single year. Step down a rung. Around 220 creators operate in the 100,000 to 10 million range, the professional to elite bracket. That's a real, sustainable career from making maps. There's also a second income stream. Under Creator Economy 2.0, direct item sales pay creators roughly 74% of the retail price after Epic's costs. And through a promotional window running into January 2027, that share climbs toward 100% of net revenue. But keep the base of the pyramid in view. Remember, only about 4% clear $20,000 a year. These headline numbers are real, but they're the thin tip. Everyone you just heard about earns from the same formula you now understand. That's the real math behind Fortnite Creative earnings: 1 formula, 6 tiers, and a payout that rewards minutes, not just players. The full data breakdown is on the site, linked below. And the $29 Fortnite Creative Revenue Blueprint is the exact playbook for growing these payouts. Next up, how to actually become a Fortnite creator and get paid, step by step from zero. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you in the next one.